Okie dokes. Here's another one. I watched a webinar today. So I've been joining a lot of the Discord channels for the various AI services, and some of them offer people who do talks on how to do stuff and how their workflows work. And there was one webinar that I watched today, which funnily enough was something that I'm not interested in at all, which is micro dramas. But I asked a couple of questions, and just offhandedly, this guy, I forget his name, but he dropped, I think, what could potentially be a pro-level tip for sound design. It got him out of a bind on a particular shot that he needed sound for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my Agnes Day project, and I have a clip here that rendered with audio already and music and all that sort of stuff. And let's say I made the mistake of embedding music, or maybe I've been rendering all my stuff without sound, specifically because I wanted to build it later, but there's a particular sound that I don't have, like in this shot. So I'm going to play you the raw original. Okay, so that's the original clip. Now, if I pop this clip into a timeline and I strip out the audio. Okay, that's completed, so we'll just check it. Go to my desktop and yep, it's playing without any sound. Or maybe you just didn't like the sound in the first place, so strip out the audio. Okay, it looks like it has to be a MP4 file, so we're not going to use QuickTime, we'll use H.264 master. Okay, dokes. So we've got that completed now. We'll just check it on the desktop. So I'm going to try this in Seedance too, and I think if you're clever, you probably already know where this is going. I'm going to see if Seedance can do the sound design for me. That's the video clip there, and then I'll try it in another model. Now it's done it as a completely black video, so I don't know if that's just the nature of the uploaded file, so let's bin that. Take an MP4 file instead, because it might not be compatible. I think the first one I did was, yeah, so it has to be an MP4 file, not a different codec like Apple ProRes, which was the first one that I did, so just a little gotcha there. I'm going to turn audio on. It's 720p native. I don't know what normal is, mode, normal, or fast. I'm going to do normal. And it's worth noting that it's a 6-second clip. So we'll make sure that our video gen here is 6 seconds. Now it's going to cost a lot of credits, but again, it's in the name of science. So, I think the duration is just locked to whatever the duration of the video is. So I'm going to say a future sci-fi jet drops into frame, buzzing by an alien battleship. The jet fires a number of spiraling rockets that impact the hull of the alien ship. As the explosions ripple towards camera, and I'm going to say add sound design to the video. And I'll say wiping frame. And let's just see what happens. Okay, that's kind of interesting. So I probably should have specified no music or just sound effects, but that's the proof of concept there. I'm not going to waste another 500 credits on that. And just as you can see, I've switched to open art for a little while, which I'm very happy about. I'll do a video on that one later once I've properly thoroughly tested it. I think it's got some really cool stuff. Hopefully that's been interesting, and hopefully that gets you out of a bind one day. Just keep in mind, it is probably going to be cheaper to design your own sound effects maybe in the long run, but you never know. It's a time versus cost thing. So see you later, bye.